Hi, folks. Today we're going to switch it up per usual. Don't like to keep things mundane. So we're going to jump right in, and mostly it's going to be standing postures today. So just grounding ourselves, hands can come to heart center, feet firmly planted on the ground. You can soften your gaze or close your eyes, noticing your core, making sure it's engaged, making sure your spine is supported. Maybe even lifting your chin ever so subtly and coming into the present moment in alignment, connecting to your breath, noticing each inhale and noticing each exhale. If you'd like, you can have your hands come back down to your sides, palms facing out. For mountain pose, really just taking in the breath, noticing the earth beneath you, and noticing how the air comes in through the nose and out through the nose. Great big inhale and exhale, releasing. Coming into this space, letting go of everything that happened before and after our time together. And maybe you think about an intention, a thought, a word, a prayer, a goal, a mantra, whatever it might be for you. All right. And if you have that thought in mind, inhale, lifting your arms all the way up. Inhaling, thinking on that intention. Exhale, bring them to heart center and bowing forward. Feeling that intention. Returning the head to center, returning the hands back to your side. All right, coming back into the room. Great. Thanks. You should feel grounded. Let's go ahead and just check back in for mountain pose. So maybe you widen your stance a little bit, about hip width distance apart. You can bring your fists together and go down, checking in. All right, they're about hip width distance apart. So legs are engaged, core is active, broadening across the shoulders. So maybe you bring your shoulders up and back, allowing the hands to come back down to your side, palms facing out, fully extended. So it should be a full body engagement. Making sure that you're not leaning too much forward, that your hips are actually in alignment, that your shoulders are pushed back, and just taking it in. Core is engaged. As I've shown before, if you have a block nearby, you can place that block in between those legs, and that's how you will energetically pulling in, because you have to pull in to hold that block up. That'll activate the legs. If you're having trouble feeling anything, it's probably because your legs aren't truly active. So placing a block in between your legs will help support that. Your core is automatically going to become engaged then as well. Taking a great big inhale in and exhale. Inhale, engaged, and exhale. Now, if you have a block between your legs, go ahead and remove it. And return back to mountain pose and just notice, oh yeah, I wasn't energetically bringing them in maybe. All right. Inhale, bowing down, so bending down. Inhale, lifting the arms all the way up overhead. Gaze will follow. Exhale, bring them back down to your side. Inhale, arms all the way up overhead. Gaze follows. Exhale, returning back to center. And if you aren't feeling those legs active and that core engaged while you're doing this, make sure. Inhale, bring them up overhead. Gaze follows. Exhale, bring it back to center. All right. Inhale, lifting arms all the way up overhead. Gaze follows, taking it to the right. Giving yourself a nice side stretch here. Remember to breathe. Inhale back up. Exhale, taking it to the left. And returning to center. Okay. And bringing the hands back down to your sides. Great. Take the right hand, bring it across your side. Left is going to interlace, giving yourself a nice little twist. So you're going to twist ever so slightly with that hand. And exhale back to center. Left hand stretching across the right hand to interlace. And allow yourself to give another twist. And returning back to center. All right. Go ahead. Inhale, biceps to ears. Exhale, folding forward. We're just slow. So maybe you come to the earth and halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Taking it to the right. Taking it back to center. Taking it to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, folding forward. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lifting all the way back up. Okay. Taking it to the left this time. Coming into center. Taking it to the right. So legs should be grounded, rooted, and secure. They're not moving. Back to center. And swan diving all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting all the way back up. And exhale, taking it to the left. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, taking it to the right. Inhale, coming back to center. Swan diving all the way down on an exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. This time, just ragdoll it out. Maybe you even come down. Ragdoll it out. Make yourself. Maybe you work side to side. Maybe you nod your head yes and no. Maybe you let your hands come to your elbows. Maybe you don't. And slowly but surely coming all the way back up to the top. All right, when you get to the top, rolling those shoulders back, allowing them to come back and down. All right. Go ahead, inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. We're going to halfway lift, flat back. Folding forward again. So making sure that your legs are about hip width distance apart. And on an inhale, lifting up into Utkatasana chair pose. So knees bent, arms coming forward. The arms are an extension of the spine. So making sure that that spine is straight and those arms are extended. Breathing here, connecting to the breath. And bringing the hands to your heart center. Taking the left elbow, bringing it across above the knee, remembering those vulnerable areas, and taking it to the right. Breathing here. Exhale back into center. Right elbow coming across the left thigh. Checking in, is that right knee extending out past the left knee? I hope not. Returning to center. Straighten the legs, hands remain down to the earth. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Coming back up into Utkatasana, arms fully extending out, checking into that spine, checking in with those legs, arms are extended, biceps to ears. Bringing on the heart center, taking it to the left this time first. Coming to center, taking it to the right, back in the center. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Let's take it to the right. Let's come to center. Let's take it to the left and back to center. Exhale, swan diving down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, swan diving down. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, heart center. Okay. Taking that right foot, bring it into center. Grounded, rooted, and secure. So that mountain pose, active leg, energetically bringing the thighs in towards the body. Leg active, core engaged, broadening across the shoulders, opening up that heart. Left leg, bring it to your ankle, to your shin, maybe all the way up to your thigh. All right. From here, if you would like, you can stay, finding that drishti, that point of reference, that area of balance, something that is unmoving and controlled. You can find that, and that might help you stay balanced. And your arms can remain at your sides. They can come to heart center, or they can be fully extended all the way up for full tree pose. Remembering to engage that core, connecting to your breath. Maybe observing any of your mental chatter and allowing it to pass, connecting back to that breath, noticing that it will always be there. Hands coming to center, coming all the way down, releasing that foot, bring it to the earth. Left foot now, allow it to be strong, grounded, rooted, and secure. So actively, energetically, that leg is coming in. So as if it's strong and active, core's engaged, broadening across the shoulders. Right leg coming to your ankle, coming to your shin, never the knee, or maybe it comes all the way up to the thigh of the left leg. All right. Noticing what you notice here, finding that point of reference, that drishti when you get in this posture or before you get into it. And hands can be to your sides. They can be at heart center, or they can be fully extended up. Sometimes we notice that one side is more balanced than the other. Some days, one side's more flexible than the other. Connecting to your breath, concentrating on that unmovable item that's outside yourself. All right, bringing the hands to heart center. Gracefully removing that foot, allowing it to come back down to the earth. All right, great. Inhale, lifting arms all the way up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting arms all the way up overhead. Let's take it to the right. Coming back to center. Taking it to the left. And back to center. Exhale, coming all the way down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. And let's go ahead on an inhale, lifting all the way up, bringing our hands to heart center once more. Taking the right leg, allowing it to come all the way out to the right side. Taking the left leg, allow it to come all the way out to the left side. So you're in wide-legged pose. Hands are at heart center. Checking in here, just noticing strong active legs, engaged core. Let's go on an inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, folding all the way forward. Hands can come to the feet or to the ankles if you would like, or on the floor itself. Maybe even want to extend it out a little bit. Noticing the earth from a different point of view, upside down. Breathing here. Maybe you walk your hands out to the left side. Maybe you walk them back to center and then go to the right side. And back to center. Okay, so let's go ahead and allow the feet to go as if the toes are pointing away from the body. So about a 45-degree angle. Maybe you need to bring in your legs a little bit more. And we're going to come up, inhaling up into goddess pose, hands coming to heart center. Okay. So if you aren't feeling comfortable with this, bring in the legs a little bit. Opening up those hips. All right. Taking the left leg, coming up onto the tippy toes. Allow it to come back down. Take the right leg, allow it to come up on its tippy toes. Come back down. Left leg again, tippy toes. Down. Right leg again, tippy toes. Down. If you'd like, you can do both. Tippy toes, down. Make sure you're safe and secure. And you can do both tippy toes again and down. All right. Taking the hands, allowing them to be cactus out for full goddess. So core is engaged, allowing the arms to open up. All right. Exhale, heart center. And lifting up, straightening those legs. Great. So what we'll do is we'll take the back right leg and allow it to rotate in. Now it is parallel to the short edge of your mat. The left leg toes are still pointed out straight. Okay. It's taking our right hand and coming down. So you're going to go ahead and allow that hand to come down and then twist open to the left side. So the left arm's going to open up. Very similar to our standard triangle pose that we do. Exhale, bring it back down and coming back up to center. All right. This time bringing in the left leg so it's parallel to the mat. Right foot is going to go out so the toes are pointing away from us again. Okay. All right. Did I do that right? Yeah. All right. Left hand coming down. All right. Twisting to the right side, right arm reaching up. Connecting to the breath. Exhale, back down. Coming back up to center. Great. Right foot, allow it to come in once more. So you're still in a wide-legged fold. Inhale, lifting the arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, you can come all the way back down once more. All right. Allow the left hand to come directly in front of the face on the mat. Allow the right hand to swoop up to the sky. Connecting to your breath here. Exhale, right hand coming down, replacing the left hand reaching all the way up to the sky. Gaze follows. Exhale, back down. All right. Once more, let's let those feet out so they're pointing out this time at a diagonal. And squatting down, coming all the way into full goddess pose once more, or goddess pose once more. Hands can be at heart center or they can be cactus out, whichever you prefer. Engaged core. All right. Left tippy toes lifting up and coming down. Right tippy toes lifting up and coming down. Left again, lifting up, coming down. Right again, lifting up, coming down. You can go back into tippy toes on both sides if it is safe and secure for you. And once more, tippy toes, both sides. Back down. Hands overhead, coming down, lifting the legs all the way. Inhale, let's lift all the way up to reset. And exhale, let's fold back down into it. And go ahead and lift all the way back up safely and securely. Hands to heart center. This time we'll start on the right side. So allow that feet to stay just where they are so the toes are pointing all the way out. Bring that left foot, allow it to come in about a 45-degree angle-ish. And let's take that right hand, coming down towards the ankle, left hand fully extend up, gaze follows. Probably a little bit easier for you folks. All right. And coming back up. Hands return to center. This time, right foot's going to come in about 45 degrees. Left foot's going to turn out Toes pointed directly ahead of you. All right. Left hand coming down, and then right hand going up towards the ceiling, gaze follow. All right, great. Inhale, back up. Hands coming to your hips. Bring those legs in once more. So about hip width distance apart. And inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, swan diving down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lifting all the way up. And exhale, back to center. Let's do tree once more. So bring that foot in, round, ground, root, and secure that right leg. Leg active, core engaged, broadening across. Left foot coming to the ankle, to the shin, maybe all the way up to the thigh, never the knee. And you can inhale, bringing the hands all the way out for full tree pose. You can bring them into heart center, or they can remain at your sides, whichever you prefer. Connecting to your breath. Breathing here. Core is engaged. Strong, rooted, and secure tree. And hands coming to heart center. Gracefully removing that leg. Allow it to come back down and meet its counterpart. Left leg. Strong, rooted, and secure. Core is engaged, broadening. Right foot coming onto the ankle, to the shin, maybe all the way up to the thigh. And taking a moment here. Remember, avoiding those vulnerable areas, so that would be the joint. Okay, hands can be lifted all the way up for full tree. They can be at heart center, or they can be at your sides, whichever you prefer. Connecting to the breath. Generally, what you do on one side, you want to do to the other, if at all possible. Breathing here. And exhale, bring hand to heart center. Allow that right foot to come and meet the left once more. Inhale, lifting all the way up. Exhale, swan diving down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, swan diving once more. And all the way up, heart center. And let's take it to the mat. All right, we're actually going to go all the way down onto our backs. So just bringing the legs into center for a moment, rocking side to side, giving your lower back some time off from itself. All right, coming into stillness, allowing the feet to come down onto the earth. Hands can come to your sides, palm facing down. On an inhale, we're going to lift up into bridge. So pushing the ground away with the feet, energetically pulling in with the thighs, lifting the hips all the way up, core strong and engaged. Breathing here. And exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting back up. Pushing the ground away with the feet, energetically bringing in those hips, or those thighs. Hips lift up to the ceiling. Can you go a little bit higher maybe, without hurting yourself, doing it gently. Exhale, coming all the way back down. All right, bring the knees into the chest and holding them, rocking side to side. All right. Let's go ahead and extend both the legs and the arms overhead for the arms. Full body stretch. And exhale, bring and back down. Hands can come to your sides. We're going to lift our legs all the way up. So if you want, you can bring them into your chest and then fully extend up. So the legs are walking on the ceiling. Legs are active, feet are flexed. Taking the right leg, bring it halfway down and lifting it up. Left leg halfway down, lifting it up. Strong active core, strong active legs, strong engaged feet. Breathing here. Let's lift the left leg down halfway, lifting it back up. Right leg down halfway, lifting it back up. And exhale, bring the legs into chest. Hands wrap around, rock side to side. All right. Soles of the feet coming back to the earth. Hands coming to your side. Taking the right leg, bring it over top of the left. Opening it up. Taking the hands, bring them in between the thigh. Taking that thigh, left thigh into closer to your chest. Breathing here. Connecting to your breath. And exhale, left foot's going to come down. Right foot's going to come down and meet its counterpart. Left leg coming across the right this time. So avoiding those vulnerable areas, the ankle and the knee. Bringing in the right leg. Breathing here. If you're feeling this, it's likely that your hips need to be opened a little bit more. Some good hip opener stretches would be recommended. Exhale, right leg coming down, left leg to follow. Let's go ahead and allow the knees to fall out to the respective sides, the soles of the feet coming in to meet one another. Taking a moment here, noticing how your breath has changed from the beginning of class to now. All right, bringing those knees in once more. We're going to bring them in actually all the way to the chest, allowing them to slowly, gracefully go to the left side. Arms can fully extend out or can be cactus, depending on how much room you have. And the gaze can go out to the opposite side, to the right side in this case. Connecting to the breath, maybe thinking back on your intention from the beginning. Noticing how your mind has changed and you are now more in the present moment. Certainly hope so anyways. And bringing those legs into chest, allowing them to gracefully go to the right side this time. Gaze is going to go to the left. And returning to center. Right leg goes to the right side, left leg goes to the left side, allowing the hands to return to your side and taking a moment here to really rest. Closing the eyes, softening the gaze. Palms can face up or down. And taking your final form for today, Shavasana. And slowly lifting the legs into center, allowing them to go to the left side of your body. And inhale, slowly coming all the way up to an easy seated position, whatever that means for you today. And once you get there, inhaling, allow the hands to come overhead. Exhale, bringing them to heart center. May all beings everywhere be happy and free from suffering. And may the thoughts, words, and actions of our own lives bring about that happiness and freedom for all. Namaste. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope you're doing well. See you soon.